So this video is for the pressure and volume lab. So the purpose of this lab is to determine the relationship between the pressure of a gas and the volume of the gas. So we're looking at the pressure-volume relationship. And so the first thing you need to do is you need to predict what the relationship you think what the relationship is going to be. So you have a table of graph options, of relationship options. There are 6 of them. Your hypothesis needs to be, I predict that the relationship between pressure and volume will be blank relationship. And then you need to decide which relationship you think it will be. So that's your hypothesis. So now we're going to go through the procedures. So my LabQuest is already set up, and my syringe is already set to 5 milliliters, and it's connected to my gas pressure sensor. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit play. And the first thing it says to do is to pull the syringe out to 6. And then I'm going to press keep. I'm going to type in 6. There we go, for my volume, and hit OK. And then I'm going to push the syringe in until it's at 4. And then I'm going to hit keep and say 4. And then the procedure says to keep repeating that with different volumes. So I'm going to go ahead, since I'm at 4, I'm going to push the syringe in to 3 and hit keep. Type in 3. So now I have 3 data points. I need at least 3 more. I'm going to pull my syringe out to 7. Hit keep. Type in 7. And then I'm going to pull it out to 8. Press keep. Type in 8. And I'm going to go ahead and push it in, and I'm going to do 5, which was where we started, but I'm going to go ahead and collect that as a data point. So there's 5. Then I'm going to see if I can get one more. There, I have it all the way down at 2. And now it's really hard for me to push it down to 2. You can see my hand's kind of shaking because it's trying to hold it there. And then I'm going to see if I can get it all the way out to 10, but if you notice, if I let go, it's going to go back down. So I'm going to pull it out to 10, and I'm going to hold it there, press keep, and then type in 10. So I have plenty of data points now, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit stop, and there's my graph. So you're going to want to sketch this in your lab book. Pressure's on the y-axis, volume is on the x-axis, and so you can sketch in the shape, and then you'll be able to match this to one of the graph options that you have from that table you used to make your hypothesis. So you can match this shape to one of those. And then for your data table, if I click over here, here's my data table. So here are all my volumes. So I have... Yep, that shows all of them. So I have 6, 4, 3, 7, 8, 5, 2, and 10. So if those are, oh, there we go. Hopefully that's clear enough that you can go ahead and record those in your data table. So there's the data, there's the graph. And so we can predict what relationship this is going to be. Once you've predicted the relationship, you need to know what the accepted results are. The accepted results for this is that this relationship is an inverse relationship. It's similar to an inverse square, but the curve doesn't decrease as sharply as an inverse square would. An inverse square would decrease very fast and then slow down. This has a gentler curve to it, and that makes it an inverse. So the relationship between pressure and volume is an inverse relationship. That means as our volume gets smaller, our pressure is going to go up. And as our volume gets bigger, our pressure is going to go down. So from here, you should be able to finish the pressure and volume lab.